Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you how you can make this beautiful sweater with turtleneck and with a braid here in the front and in the back too. You will see how easy it is. I have a long time without making a braid with needles. So if you want to learn and are looking for something easy to make, well, this project is for you. I hope that you all enjoy, and before we start, please subscribe. Well, this sweater is made in two pieces. We are going to start making one of the sleeves too, and then we will complete the first front and then the back. I will show you how it is, and I will give you the material list and the step by step. This sweater is medium and we are going to use 600 grams of this material that is a medium weight yarn. We are going to use the needles of number 7 millimeters and we will use stitches holders that we will use to make the braid. Well, we are going to start with one thread and with our needles casting on first stitches. Remember that we are going to make two pieces. These two pieces will be exactly the same for the front and for the back. We are going to cast on 42 stitches and I cast on the stitches like this. I know that exists a lot of different techniques, but this is the one that I like because with this you don't waste too much material. Well, so you first put the first loop in the needle and then like if we knit literally we are going to cast on the stitches, you see, without taking the needle away because later it will be a bit difficult to continue. So I suggest that you keep your needle like this. Well, here I have 42 stitches. Now I will continue making more rows knitting like this. I will make 4 rows like this. I will go and then I will come back using the same stitch. Okay, so like this we are going to knit 4 rows. Well, here I made 4 rows. This is how it looks in the right and in the wrong side, you see. So we made 4 rows, we went, we came back, went, and we came back. So here we have 4 rows. So this will be the beginning of our sleeve. And like this is how we are going to finish the first part too. Well, I'm going to show you. I made this drawing. So here's where we start. We have 42 stitches plus 4 rows. So we are here in the line, right? So we are going to continue making more rows. Then we will increase to make the body and then we will reduce again to have the sleeve and finish with 42 stitches too and with the rows that we have just made. Well, this is in Spanish, but D means knit, R means pour. So we will make 12 knit, 7 pour, 8 knit, and we are going to that direction. Okay, so here according to the drawing we are going to knit 8. We are going to pass the first stitch but we will still count. So here we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then we are going to pour 7. So we will put the thread in front and this is how we are going to pour. We are going to place the needle behind and we will take the the thread in front. You see? So like this we are going to make 7. This means that we pour. And 7. Then we have to make 12. So we are going to knit 12. And we will keep and have the thread behind. You see the difference? So here we are knitting. We are going to make 12. 9, 10, 11 and 12. Then we are going to make 7 pour. So we are going to place the thread in front. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we are going to finish knitting the next 8 stitches. Okay, and here we finish. Now we are going to the other direction. So according to the drawing, we are going this way. Okay, we are going this way. So as you could see at the beginning and at the end, we are going to knit 8. This will be for the edge, but it will change. We are going to make where we pour in this row, we are going to knit, and where we knit in this row, we are going to pour. So we will start making the first 8 stitches. We are going to knit 8 here. We are going to pass the first stitch, but we are going to still count it. So here we have 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then the next 7 stitches, according to the drawing, we are going to knit them. I want to show you the difference. This means that we knit, and if we have the thread in front, it means that you pour in the last row, you see? So here we are going to knit, but here I kind of twist the stitch, but it's okay, we can fix it. So we are going to knit 7, and then the next 12 we are going to pour according to the drawing too. So this means that we are going to place the thread in front. Okay, so here I finished making 12. I pour 12, you see? So now according to the drawing we are going to knit 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. No, yes, 7, and then we are going to knit 8, the last 8 of the row. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So here we finished the row, and now we are going to the other direction. Well, let's have a quick look right here. So remember that at the beginning and at the end of the row, we will knit always 8. Then we will have 7 in each side, because this will frame the braid that we are going to make in the middle. We will use these 12 stitches for the braid. Okay, so we are going to continue like this until we have 6 pleats like this one, you see, and then it will change. So first let's finish this segment of 6 pleats, and I will see you there. And remember, we are going to follow this drawing according to the direction, okay? Once this row and once the other row, and like this until we have 6 pleats in front. Well, so here we have these 6 rows, you see? This is the beginning, then the 7 stitches. Here we are going to make the braid, then 7 stitches, and then we finish again with 8. So can you tell the difference of textures and stitches? So far you must have to have something like this. Well, here to start, I will make the cross earlier. In the future, I'm going to make more rows and then I will cross. But well, when we are about to start the row number 6, we are going to cross. Okay, so here we are in the 5th row, and here I'm going to cross. Basically, we are going to continue with the same drawing that I told you. We are going to continue using the same stitch. We are going to start the same at the beginning and at the end of the row, and according to the direction we are going to change the row, and we are going to make the braid in the middle. In this case, as I told you, as I explained, we are going to make the crossing before, and this is how we are going to make. Okay, so here we are finishing. We are going to pour these 7 stitches. So now we are in this section where we have the 12 stitches for the braid. So we are going to take the stitches holders, and we are going to take only 6. So here we have 3 and 6. We are going to take them and leave it in the stitch holder, and then we are going to continue with the next 6, and we are going to knit them. 5 and 6. Then this is how we are going to cross. You see, we are going to take the stitches that we have in the stitches holders, and we are going to take them back to the needle. So this means that we are crossing. You see? If you don't have any stitches holders like me, well, you can use a chopstick or a ribbon or something. These stitches holders are very useful, so I highly recommend that you have one. Okay, so like this we are going to come back and take all the stitches back in order. Okay, be careful in this step, be patient, and take all the stitches back, and you must have 6 again. If something happened like this, you can use the hook or so, it's for you, it's easier, but we can fix. Okay, use the hook. Okay, and now that we have 6 stitches here, we are going to knit them. You see how easy it is? After we crossed, we are going to make following the same instructions and according to the direction. Remember that once we come and then once we came back. You see, if you are not sure about the directions, put a marker or so, use some colors to point it out where you are going to come back and where you are going. After we cross, following the same instructions and the stitch that we have been making, I suggest that you make approximately 10 or 12 rows more, and then you are going to cross again. Well, I will get ahead. I will continue making more rows. Remember to follow the drawing, and if you want, take a picture. Okay, so let's count like this. So here is where we crossed. Just give me a sec. Well, so here we have again, this is where we crossed. So from here we will start counting. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 rows. So here again is where we are going to cross. Okay, so after these 12 rows, we are going to cross again. Okay, so if I'm correct. So we are going to use also the stitches holders, and we are going to take these first 6 stitches, we are going to take them out, and then we are going to, sorry, here I miss one, so here I have 3, okay, and 6. Very slowly, take your time, take all these stitches out, and then we are going to continue with the next 6. So far I have been following the instructions and the drawing, remember. So here we are going to knit 5 and 6, and then we are going to take these stitches back and we are going to cross. We are going to take them to this second needle, the one that we have here. So here we have 2 stitches, 3, remember that you must have 6, 4, 5, and 6. And we are going to knit 1, and like this is how we crossed. It's so easy, right? I feel that when you said that you are going to make a braid, it sounds difficult, but as you could see, it's so easy. Like this, we have 6, and we have already crossed. And then we are going to continue again making 12 rows until we crossed again. And while also following the same instructions, remember that each 12 rows, we are going to cross. But well, we are going to complete 30 centimeters and then see you there because I will show you how we are going to increase to make the body. Well, so here we have the 30 centimeters that I need. You see, remember each 12 rows is where I cross the braid, and so far we have something like this. Remember that it will depend of how we need. That's why I give you the centimeters, okay, so you can take as a reference. So far until here I have 30 centimeters, and it happened that here I have to cross again to make the braid. So I will show you how we are going to make it, but also at the same time we are going to increase some stitches to continue with the body. So we will start the same with these 8 stitches first. Well, then we have 7 stitches. We are going to turn 7 stitches into 14, okay, the stitches that are before the braid. So we are going to increase 7 stitches here, okay, before of where we start the braid. So we are going to increase like this. We have the thread here behind, and here we are going to pour, but before we are going to increase 1 stitch here using this space. So we increase 1 and we pour 1. Again, in this space that we have here, we will use it to increase 1 and pour the next one. So as you could see, before we pour, we increased 1 until we have 14 stitches. I will continue making this with you so we can review and you can see exactly how it is. And it's important also that if you need a little bit loose, because later it will be difficult. I don't know if you noticed so far a little bit of difficulty. So it's better that you need loose, that you're relaxed, and it will be so much easier. Okay, so here we have 6, and here we are going to increase the last one, and we are going to pour. So now if you count them, instead of having 7, you have 14 now. And well, now here we are going to take the next 6 stitches back because we are going to cross. Remember that each 12 rows we are going to cross. So we are going to take these 6 stitches in the stitches holder like this. Then we are going to take them out and we are going to knit the next 6. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we are going to take these stitches back and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And well, here just it seems to be a little bit tight because remember that we cross, so that's why. So it's completely okay, don't worry. And here we are going to knit the next 6 stitches. Here we have 4, 5, and 6. Then again, we are going to repeat what we made in the other side. Here in this coming 7 stitches, we are going to increase 1 before. So remember that here we are going to pour. At the end, instead of having 7, we are going to have 14. So we are going to increase 1, then pour. Here we have 2. And then we will finish making the last 8 stitches for the edge. Well, And with this increased, remember that now instead of having 7 stitches, we will have 14. With this same number of stitches, we are going to continue more rows. We are going to follow the same instructions. Remember, each 12 rows we are going to cross, and we are going to respect the direction of the first drawing that I showed you. Remember the stitches. When we came back, it will be one in one way, and when we go, it will go in a different way. So I suggest that you have your drawing with you, you take notes, what's next, use some markers, and just enjoy. Like this, we are going to continue making more rounds. Remember that it will depend on how you need. In my case, approximately, I'm going to stop until I have 60 centimeters, and then there I will stop, because then I will show you how we are going to reduce to make the sleeve and to came back where we were. Okay, so I will give you homework. We will continue making more rows, and please crochet a little bit loose and enjoy. Okay, well, for now this will be the end of the first part. So far, I give you homework. Please repeat the video if you have doubts. If not, please let me know in the comments. Please stay tuned for the second part, because I will show you how we are going to finish, how we are going to reduce, and how we are going to decorate. Remember that we are going to make 2 exact pieces like this one for the front and for the back. Thank you so much for arriving until the end of the video, and take care. Bye bye.